play through Little Nightmares and discuss a particular serial killer. His name is David Berkowitz, aka Son of Sam. And the reason I brought him up because guess what's happening in May?
Oh, what's happening in May?
He's up for parole again.
How could you possibly justify letting someone like that out?
Like, he's repeatedly gone up for parole. I think, like, the first couple times he went up, he was denied it. Then he was like, you know what, on second thought, I deserve this. I'm gonna just sit here and just deal with my punishment. Now, apparently, I guess he's a devout Christian, or a born-again Christian, and he's like, yeah, I'm ready to come out in the real world. So he's gonna try and go up for parole in May, and might be back out into society. Oh, I gotta track his movements.
Oh.
Gosh, this man is ugly.
Yeah, he's got...
Not David Berkowitz, the guy in the game.
Although
I mean, he was ugly too. Well, hey, guess what? So his birthday is June 1st. He was 53. His full name is Richard David Falco. He was born to a Jewish immigrant, Betty. She worked as a waitress. How to Survive 101. Don't walk in their path.
Oh, yeah, no, that helps.
Wait, okay, I'm gonna try and do it now. He smells me. Oh, I ran into the wall. No!
He was born in the same hometown that I was, in Brooklyn.
How do I get up? How do I climb? Where do I run to? Oh, gosh. Oh, okay, I got caught.
You keep going straight and you go in that little...
So then she meets this business guy named Joseph Kleinman, who was also married himself.
Oh,
but yeah, but he was a businessman, so I feel like that was on some like sugar daddy type shit. Like, look, I got a little girl, I need some money. Like, I feel like that's what she was on. What is this?
Get it where you can get it.
You said what?
You get it, you gotta get it where you can get it. I mean,
that was a little reckless. I mean, I get the whole sugar daddy vibe, but I mean, dang, the dude was married. And then it's like, I don't know, it just says he was a businessman. So it's like, wait a minute. Oh, get on the suitcase. Whew. Okay.
I didn't realize I went so far ahead.
What's with the bucket in the middle of the room?
I didn't realize anything was wrong.
Oh, you just kept going? Bet.
Yeah,
I mean, wait! They cheated! They opened the hole right in front of me when I jumped down. Okay, nothing to see here, I guess. What?! Oh, get under! Oh my gosh! Where did you come from?
Yeah.
Was he chasing me this whole entire time? Oh, thank God. I don't have to go through the shoe pool anymore. It's her little pitter-patter.
It's giving very Holocaust.
That's what I'm starting to think. And it's like, the children? Haha, I learned how to slide. Go!
Yeah, this
Go!
is when the sprint comes in very heavy.
Go! Can I hide under here? Go, climb up something.
The box. Go in the box.
Oops.
Open.
The box is open. I can't see shit.
Quick, go in the open box. In the front. This gives me anxiety.
Did I make it? Am I in there? I think I'm in there.
Yes, you're in there.
Whew! That was giving you anxiety. Who is that? Oh my God, it's like cockroaches. Yeah, his mama found a sugar daddy who was married. And that's how he was born. But then the dude was like, I don't want to have the baby, so if you want to keep seeing me, you got to get rid of the baby. And she was like, okay, bet. So at like 2 weeks old, he was put up for adoption. Now I don't know why he like drew the line at him, but he was okay with like basically like taking
Raising
care
your
of her
daughter?
daughter, right? So
That gives me very creep vibes.
so yeah, I don't know. And then like apparently like digging around like, oh look, there's the monkey making noise. I guess he was like tied into the marriage. Like I guess he wanted out, but the wife was like no. So I don't know. That whole situation confused me. I don't know what was going on with that. Where am I going?
Maybe 3 seconds, but it's 3 seconds that you can use. The only problem is I have to go back over there to grab it and distract him again. But I would stay out of the path that he's gonna walk in. And get ready to jump over the hole and go through the hole for the next one.
He came back.
There's no monkey, but you have to climb here. Climb fast.
Climb fast.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a long stretch, buddy. Push the box. Push the box. Woo!
Alright. Oh.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Oh shit! Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. His adoptive father told him that he was a mistake. But he was real close to his adoptive mom, and then she passed away from cancer when he was 14, and he took it hard, and they say he spiraled downhill from that. Oops. Don't be suspicious. So he doesn't come and investigate the sound? I wonder... Oops. Oops.
You got this. You got this. You got this.
Part numbers.
That's not a good place to stop.
I know he didn't hear that. He said it's not a good place to stop. I wasn't trying to. I'm trying to show my nephew how to do something.
Wait. Here's the thing. You should wait before you start doing the crank because he's already chasing you. If you wait,
I thought he was still.
Alright, take this advantage. Run and jump. Run and jump.
Yes! Yes!
There you go.
You got it? Alright. Ah! What? I knew it was too good to be true. So, what did he do after that? Oh, honestly, I'm pretty proud of myself because I've been researching him so much. I'm doing a lot of this based off of memory. Like, I haven't looked at my notes one time. But, so, after he left the army, what did he do? Oh yeah, I guess he was like happy-go-lucky after that. Like, at first he was pro-war, then he was like anti-war, and like 420 friendly and all that. So, he was a cool guy for a minute, a hot minute. Then He tried to murder his first woman with the hunting knife, but she got away. She remained unidentified. Then his best friend got him a 44 caliber gun, and that's how he became known as the 44 caliber killer. That was his original name at first. He tried to shoot 2 women. Those are his first 2 victims. And I would look. What? Feeling it up. Where's Joker when you need him?
I broke it, I broke it, I broke it. I gotta run.
Ah!
I broke one of the sides of his of the cage that's holding the door open.
How you do that? Wait, hang on.
I just grabbed one of the edges. So look, right? His hand opens whenever he goes to.
I got it. I did it. That's what I was wondering.
I think you gotta do the second one when his hand is open to the other side. You know?
Wow, we were just gonna keep playing peekaboo with his hands for how long?
I was going to.
Yeah, it was Sam. He claimed that this guy, his neighbor, Sam's car, that his dog Harvey was possessed by an ancient demon named Sam, and that they were the son of Sam.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Mr. Pickles.
And then the demons were like, "You need to go get a job." So he got a job working for the postal office.
I need the demons to tell me to go get a job.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they basically like, because he left his social work job. He left his social work job to be a cab driver, and then his demons are like, "No, get your life together, get a better job." So then he left that job to work for the postal service.
They don't have demons, like, okay.
So on July 29th, 1976, he walked up on 2 women, Jody and Donna. They were both 18 years old. They were just chilling in the car, minding their own business. I think they had just finished, like, seeing a movie or something. Like I said, I watched some podcasts to this. There's also a Netflix series, if you guys are interested, called The Sons of Sam. It's basically addressing the fact that possibly he didn't act alone. And it basically, like, addressed all these other things, like how the letters he wrote to officers were actually, like, basically, like, telling them how to find him. Like, I guess in the letter, he basically, like, wrote his address out to them, and they just didn't know. Like, basically, the cops are kind of, like, being a little slow on this, but it's okay. They figured it out eventually. And a few months after that, in October, the day after my birthday, October 23rd, he walked up on Carl and Rosemary. They were 18 and 20 years old at the time. Shot them 5 times as well while they were sitting in the car, minding their own business as usual. Rosemary ended up driving them both to the hospital, and the police thought that, like, basically Carl may have only got caught because he had long hair, so they thought, like, maybe he thought, because originally these shootings were only centered around long brown-haired females. And Carl also had long brown hair, so they thought, like, maybe he was mistaken for a female.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder why he only kills females and not males, too.
Because he had mommy issues. Yeah, both his moms had long dark brown hair. I'm saying that in the wrong word. But had long dark brown hair, and so yeah, basically he was just, like, killing women that resembled his moms. Because, like I said, like, all these issues were resulted from the fact that his mom gave him up for adoption after having an affair with a married man, and then his adoptive mom, that he thought did love him, ended up dying. And he took that as a personal attack. Then this other brown-haired prostitute gave him an STD.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so he's just mad at the world by this point. Then a month after that, in November, another couple. See, I don't know. This is why they thought it was multiple people, because all the people he were attacking, it was like the females were together. Like, he was attacking the females in twos. Like, he was just walking to the car, fire shots, go away. And that's what he did these last 2 victims. He just basically, like, walked up, fired 2 rounds each into them, and walked away. They actually survived. So the one girl, she was shot in the neck and survived with no injury, and the other girl, she survived but ended up being paralyzed from the waist down. I could climb on top of this bin. Okay, now I know what's up.
I'm literally hiding between the rooms because I'm not sure where to go.
Hold on.
I think these little white dudes are helping us out. The ones with the hats.
Oh my goodness. Go up the stairs. Okay. Oops. You can't get me though. Exactly. You can't reach up there and get me. Oh, you can? Exactly. You can't. You're stuck. Now how I get out of here?
I can't see.
Oh, you can climb on here. Okay. Good to know. Now where's the key?
First room.
Oh. This whole entire game is just one big maze.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Ooh, you just scared me and almost made me fall off. What are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
I like that I see fish on the table and not bodies.
You just stuffed me into the fish.
He stuffed you into the fish. That's
Yes. But listen, I ran from him and ran to the first room, went out the little tiny entrance. Tell me how he glitched out that entrance too. That's not fair.
up here. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, we don't need a key. Well, not right now. Climb up onto the beams. Did you figure out how to jump on the beams?
Yeah, I'm on the shelf. He's just still sitting there, so I'm trying to wait him
It does.
out.
It doesn't matter. He can't catch you. So just jump onto the beam and then follow it. I mean, maybe you needed the key at some point, or maybe we'll find the key. Yeah, exactly. He can run fast. Maybe the key's up here, or maybe that's just a different. Uh-oh. What? Why am I in people's bedrooms?
Oh no. I hate beam walking because I know this game will literally let you fall.
Yeah, I'm surprised I made it through without falling. Don't be so. Oh, there's the key. Now how do I get up there? Oh. No way! You are that much of a light sleeper. You heard me. Oh, we needed him to wake up to turn the light on. Okay. What? Oh. No, I need to be able to.
Ugh, gross. Freaking fishes.
Oh man. Come on, little buddy. No, I had tried to jump on the light bulb, but it wouldn't let me, so I guess I gotta go up here. Oops. Nope. Put that down. Face that. There you go. Pick the key up.
How did he grab me already? Cool. Alright, so you got the right idea, huh?
Oh, I gotta circle back. Oh, he came back. Okay. All while carrying the key.
So you didn't want a first run through, huh? Nice.
You said what?
You got like a bunch of
So is he the same way? He can just hear? Oh, you're not slick putting those little cans there. Yeah, I saw those cans. Thought you was gonna get one, huh? Oh. Oh, he can see!
Cool. Alright, I got up the elevator. Yeah, I just hid between that little doorway and like ran back and forth.
I think I'm passing up a little Easter egg too. That looked like an Easter egg under the table.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, there's something under the table that I didn't bother messing with. It might be an Easter, like those dolls you said to us, Smash. Is this real food? Why can't we eat this? It's a whole entire sausage. Y'all made me eat a whole entire live
rat.
Oh shoot, he's still chasing me. I'm over here having a rant about some sausage. I can't get in. They made me eat a whole live rat, and there's a whole entire sausage right there. I'm livid. Is he coming this way? Oh, there's a hole right here. Yay, save screen.
I have to drop the key in order to get out of here, which is gonna cause him to notice. Or I could just run down the steps. Cause listen, man.
They're turning the people into sausages.
For some type of business?
It's like some. You ever seen Sweeney Todd?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like some Sweeney Todd type shit. Okay. Bye bye. Gotta run. Gotta blast.
Okay, that's about it.
Oh, that's as far as I can go. Don't be suspicious. So do they know I'm running around? Like, I don't get it.
He does.
No way to get this out.
So about the son of Sam. Was it something about him killing like it was something about him killing the brunettes, but he did end up killing one blonde person I had heard, right?
Yeah, because it was like after everybody was like, because eventually he came out with these letters to the cops like, don't call me a 44 caliber killer, call me the son of Sam. And then he came out with this like really creepy letter. You can like easily Google it. I was originally gonna read it, but I didn't realize this game was gonna be
You know,
so
I actually
distracting.
read a little bit of it, and he was like, "Oh, don't call me Mr. Monster," and stuff
Yeah,
like that. Just really just threatening the cops.
right. He's like, I'm not a women hater, but I'm a brat, and like I don't know. They said like at first he was like purposely misspelling the letters, and then like he eventually came out the letter that was more like intellectual.
Mm.
But he came out with these letters and sent him on a wild goose chase. They came out with this whole like SWAT team for him, and eventually he ended up getting caught like from a parking ticket.
You know, I did. I think I heard the story about that. That some lady had saw him like get out his car and stuff like that. Um, wasn't originally he was trying to say like in his letter like "Daddy made me do it" or something like that. That's why he was naming himself the son of Sam.
He was calling the demon like Father Sam or Papa Sam or something like that. And like saying like yeah that he wanted to do it, like he wanted his fill of blood, and he wasn't gonna be satisfied till he got his fill. They found the parking ticket with his name on it, and then tracked his address down, and then he was like, "Oh, finally you guys caught me." Went for the insanity plea. That didn't work out too well for him. They're like, "Yeah, nice try, never mind." And you run all the way over there? I don't. He was sentenced to like 365 years in
How you
prison.
get out? How was he up for parole? Like, I don't understand.
Because he got 625 to life sentences. Ever since then, he's felt remorse for all his crimes. He wished he never did it. He's a born-again Christian. He calls himself the Son of Hope now. And he'll be back out in society in May of this year. Yeah, he came out with this incredibly long letter basically saying, like, he had a rough upbringing and he just regrets everything he did. And he apologized to the families. I guess he wrote letters to all the families apologizing. Me. Oh, wow, go figure. Grab the key!
Now run out, run out, run out.
Oh!
Run out. Grab that key, girl.
Woo!
No! Go! Run! Run as fast as you can.
Nah, nanny boo boo. Go, 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 go. Turn the key.
How you
Turn the
not
key.
so scared?
Go, go, go. Don't forget the lock! Oh my god, if you don't open this door and forget about this stupid lock. Climb up. Ah, you can't climb up! No, we did so good! Let me guess, run straight through the door?
Oh, I think I'm supposed to slide under the table.
Okay, let's see. Do this again. God dang it. Well, I was gonna say you better not die. Run and jump.
I jumped all the way off. Alright, jump onto that platform, actually. Yeah, it makes it really easy to just jump up and grab one of those.
They can't see me yet.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
Just keep holding on. Just keep holding on.
He looked so disappointed that he couldn't catch me. Like, oh man. Don't you pull that lever. Ooh, you snitching. He telling everybody.
He's not gonna catch me. They never gonna catch me either.
Uh-oh.
Yo,
What about this one?
that next part is a race. Like, just try as fast as you can, man.
I should have jumped. Ooh, he came barreling through that door. Ah, can't reach me. Did he just throw a bottle at me? The disrespect. Get the hook!
Right?
Whew! They're throwing bottles at me.
You better jump on that hook. Jump on that hook. Woo! Nice. Queen China's still in the building.
I could have sworn I kept you. I was wondering why you're going lower. Okay, that was weird. I thought I kept her straight. Oh, I gotta make sure this girl stays up on this thing.
Yeah. Bro, I'm caught her for so long. And who made a really tiny set of stairs for this one? That's what I want to know.
Right, there's just a tiny ladder conveniently positioned there.
Conveniently.
And why is she barefoot? What is this?
Are those?
What? What is going on?
Oh no, they're fat humans.
They're fat humans.
Well, I don't know how human they are. Let me not say that. All of them are roughly the same size, and they're roughly the same shape, and that's round.
Don't do it, it's a trap. They're gonna eat y'all. That is the most unstable being I have seen. Like, so y'all just walking across while the ship's rocking in the water. And the board's just staying supported like that.
Leaving like a little dinghy and going onto this massive boat. I almost wonder if this is like an end of the world scenario, where you know they're the rich and they're eating the poor.
No, not back in the ship. Listen, kid, I feel like your chances would have been better if you just like jumped in the water and like, I don't know, made friends with the fish.
And tiny. We would have made it.
So it's just a whole bunch of walruses.
That's what I thought at first too.
They look like those. They look like those.
Conveniently, the females are also called cows, I think.
That was weird to witness.
As long as they're not gonna see me. Oh, they're Asian.
Are they?
Well, this looks like Tokyo style, you know, like pagoda type housing. Oh no. I landed on one of them.
You said, oh no!
Yeah.
Why do I have to keep her balanced? Why am I responsible for that?
Some of them have masks on, it looks like.
No. Don't you slide off. What is going on? Oh, you're
Look
right.
it up.
That grandma looks so scary. Yeah, I think that is a
Look it
mask
up.
she's wearing.
All this.
Why do all the grandmas have masks on, though? Who is that lady? Hey, that's the lady from the nightmare! Who is that?
Oh, run, he crawls. He crawls.
Oh, now this is having that Japanese feel. You know what this is starting to look like now?
What?
What was that game? Freaking, I can't even, of course, I know I was just talking about the other day. Uh, it's an anime, not Kiki. What was the name of that other movie? Oh, that's gonna bother me. I was just talking about it the other day.
I'm gonna have to climb up there with these gross humans.
You remember that anime where, like, it's gonna bother me. Oh my god, I'm having such of a blank on this one. We were just talking about the other day at work. So basically, oh, Spirited Away. Spirited Away, that's the name of it. You ever seen that?
No. I do know it's a Studio Ghibli movie. I just haven't gotten a chance to watch it.
It's starting to give me that kind of vibe.
With all these people eating, I'm literally just running past them. They're all pretty slow anyway.
Uh-oh. Don't make any noises. They'll eat you. Oh my god! Okay, now that I know that bottle's unavoidable. Okay, now I can just run. He's crawling across the floor. Don't you let that lady eat you.
Oh, he ate me. Oh, so I went back and look at the
What is this place? Yeah, this is definitely giving Spirited Away vibes, like, for real. Because I think that was the, come on. I was about to say, I just saw the little buddy run through there. Yes? Did you just eat him? Oh, you gave him a hug. Okay.
Yeah, I saw that he was hugging him. I was like, oh, that's so cute. Oh, wait, I could just push this the whole way.
Okay, little buddy. Where are we
I'm
going
thinking
now?
that there's probably like 4 or 5 different ways to get through this. And it's just up to you which way you use.
I haven't gotten that vibe yet. Oh,
Maybe.
are you gonna help me somehow? Oops. I just threw him. Alright, little buddy, where do we go now? Did I come the wrong way?
Oh no! You have to bob and weave through these on the table while they're eating and stuffing their fat faces. To get where though? Oh, I see.
I don't.
No, I'm not about to do that actually.
Okay, there's no way up there. What? I hate how this is all big one puzzle. Oops. Oh my god, he just shoved me in his mouth.